Hello, we invite you to join us on a virtual walk in the city of Berlin and Bremen and observe how concrete is shredded and recycled, as well as how alternative building materials like clay and timber are becoming more and more popular. Graph recycling of building materials. A world without concrete is hard to imagine, but building with concrete is not a sustainable solution for the future. The question is how we can build without this material, or at least reduce it. Having this in mind, we will start our walk at a specialist in concrete recycling in Berlin and get to know the process of reusing concrete. Concrete shredding, recycling asphalt, concrete and rubble. The use of recycled concrete only does make sense if the transport distances of the construction site to the recycling concrete plant are not too long. Sorting out metal. Although the use of recycled concrete in building construction is increasing, it is still used reluctant in Germany compared to other countries such as Switzerland, Belgium and Netherlands. The amount of construction waste that could be recycled is more than sufficient, but the number of companies able to provide recycled aggregates for recycled concrete is still relatively small. Recycled concrete. Timber is one of the oldest building material of humankind. Today, there is a renaissance in using wood for building construction in our cities. Timber construction site by ZRS Architects. We are walking on a timber construction site by ZRS Architects in Bremen, who are leading experts on sustainable building technologies. Here, less material waste is produced because the percentage of prefabrication is very high in timber construction. It shows that you can also plan in such a way that hardly any surplus materials are produced on the construction sites. ZRS Architects Clay Laboratory. We are continuing our walk at ZRS Architects Clay Laboratory, where earthen renders are being tested for the construction sites. Daniela is testing the bending tensile strength and the compressive strength here. Earthen building materials are regulating humidity naturally, insulating sound and storing heat. Thus, research into ecological alternative is striking, because almost any construction site still needs cement. Let's have a closer look at the test kit for detection of building damaging salts suspected in clay samples. In this salt content analysis of building material samples, Gloria determines the nitrate, sulfate and chloride ion concentrations while using photometric techniques. Firstly, having test strips, she roughly determines the approximately expected amount of anions. The photometric technique has different measuring ranges depending on the test. If you are above this measurable range according to the test strip, you have to dilute. And then she has prepared solutions for the 3 test kits. Samples on that day showed moderate to high nitrate contamination, low sulfate contamination, and low to moderate chloride contamination. At this point, our walk ends, focusing on the city of Berlin and Bremen, while observing how concrete is shredded and recycled, as well as how alternative building materials like clay and timber are becoming more and more popular.